Pitts. I have Kyle Pitts going 13 with the Chargers. And obviously, I'm not the most legit analyst, but that's only 2 picks above the Patriots. So, that's a very. I think they can definitely trade up for him. So get Kyle Pitts, get Allen Robinson, and re-sign Cam Newton. You should be a wild card team at best. 9-7. They went 7-9 this year. People are forgetting that. They can go 9-7, 10-6 with this roster here, with Kyle Pitts and Allen Robinson. So I saw this. Well, it's not a report. I saw one analyst say I would swap Kyler Murray for Deshaun Watson. Now that makes sense, because a lot of people on Instagram are saying, oh, they got Watt, they got Hopkins, why don't they go out and get Watson? I mean, it's not that stupid, even though I think it's supposed to be stupid at times, but, like with some pages, it's supposed to be stupid, but it's not as dumb as they think. I would do it if I were the Texans, but if I were the Cardinals, I wouldn't. Now, I'm going to explain that, because I think people are going to kill me after saying this. Here's why I would not swap Kyler Murray for Deshaun Watson. I'm not saying Kyler Murray is better than Deshaun Watson, because he's not even close. I'd say Kyler Murray's a top 10, top 15 quarterback, but Deshaun Watson is top 5. He's a great quarterback. He's in my tier 1, where you just can't argue with me that they're great. And that list also includes Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Pat Mahomes, sorry for the pause. Russell Wilson, and what's his name? Josh Allen. And then Deshaun Watson. So, you can't even argue with me that Deshaun Watson is great. Here's why I wouldn't trade, Kyler Murray for him. Kyler Murray improved in every stat last year, and he became the first quarterback since Cam Newton to have 25-plus touchdown passes and 10-plus rushing touchdowns. By the way, I think the year he did that was when he won MVP, right? Yeah. So, Kyler Murray also improved in every stat last year. And he had twice as many wins as last year in the toughest division in the league. And he had the worst coach in the division. Not the worst coach in the league, the worst coach in the division. But he went 8-8, which is good in the division that he was in, considering he should have had a guaranteed 6 losses. But he won some of those games, which is good. So he's got plenty of promise, and we don't even know his ceiling yet. So before you jump to conclusions and be like, oh, he's not going to be as good as Deshaun Watson, and he might not be, but at least give him the chance, because this is up in the air. It's up in the air for Kyler Murray to be better than Deshaun Watson. But I thought on the Texans side of things, Murray would be great for the Texans, because again, you're not going to get equal value for Deshaun Watson. And you should honestly just rebuild at this point. I mean, what are you trading DeAndre Hopkins for? Why are you trading DeAndre Hopkins and releasing J.J. Watt, but not trading your franchise quarterback? I mean, when you make moves like get rid of the best receiver in the league, top 3 receiver in the league, and get rid of one of the best defensive ends ever, it's a sign of rebuilding. The Lions tonight are a better organization than the Texans right now. Not all time, but right now, they are better than the Texans. Obviously, all time, the worst saddest franchise ever is the Lions. But as we sit here today, the Texans are more dysfunctional. Because at least the Lions, when they were rebuilding, they traded Stafford. Despite how good he was for them, traded Stafford. So if you're rebuilding, Kyler Murray, again, he's going into the NFC North. Sorry, I just hurt myself. An NFC North, significantly worse than the NFC West. The Bears are okay. The Packers are great. The Vikings are okay. Oh, wait, what am I saying? Hold on. Oh, my bad. Why am I talking about the NFC North? My bad. If Kyler Murray were to go to the AFC South with the Texans, he'd be going into a division slightly worse than the AFC West. NFC West, my bad. A slightly worse division. The Colts are trouble. The Titans are trouble, but, it's a lot easier there than in the NFC West. Anything is easier than the NFC West. So Kyler Murray would be the perfect rebuilding piece for them. Alright, let's get some music going. Alright. Music seems to be a little delayed here. But honestly, if I'm the Texans, despite the small chance that it happens, I'm taking it. It's the best we're going to get for Deshaun Watson, because even players that are, better than Kyler Murray, they're not going to get traded, Baltimore's not going to trade Lamar Jackson. The Cowboys just signed Dak Prescott. They're not trading him. The Bills aren't gonna trade Josh Allen. So you're not gonna get anyone better than Kyler Murray. All right, here we go. All right, so apparently, Russell Wilson and the Seahawks, the drama is worse than I thought. I still think he's gonna go with the Seahawks week 1. But he was... Okay, so every year, teams send out a letter to their season ticket holders. Kind of like, go see this guy. Kind of hype them up. And they didn't include Russell Wilson in that letter. They included their offensive coordinator, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf. That's who they included. By the way, none of those people are more exciting than Russell Wilson. They put Lockett and the new head coach in there, the new offensive coordinator in there. That's not an accident. It's not like he's asking, and honestly, Russell Wilson, it's not like he's asking to rebuild the entire team. All he's asking is for some protection on the O-line. Do something on the O-line. I've been sacked a record amount of time in 9 years. This is an accident. I mean, you don't... If the Packers... if I got season tickets, and the Packers sent out a letter saying, go see Kevin King, and they left out Aaron Rodgers... What would I do? I would think there's something wrong with them there. What's happening? Is Aaron Rodgers getting traded? And that would just give me deja vu to when I saw them pick Jordan Love. When I saw them pick Jordan Love, so many thoughts ran through my head. I was like, what the hell's happening here? I thought we were happy with Aaron Rodgers. Why are we making this move? What's happening? Is he getting traded? Are we letting him walk in free agency in a couple years? What is happening? I was really really concerned. But over time, I've really seen the logic in it, kind of. I don't agree with the logic, but I see it. So, Brady and the Bucks are getting close to restructuring a contract. This is amazing, because it seems like Brady's playing longer. And Brady is at a level. He's coming off the most significant Super Bowl win of his life, of his career. There were the two most significant Super Bowl wins for Tom Brady was the Falcons Super Bowl and this Super Bowl. The Falcons Super Bowl, it was his 5th ring. He passed Joe Montana in rings, and he made a 28-3 comeback, which deemed him the most clutch quarterback ever. And then this year he went to another team instead of the Patriots, with people challenging him, saying, "Oh, it's just the system. It's not Brady, it's the system." And he proved them wrong, and he proved that it was him, not the Patriots. And we just saw that, and we were like, he's the greatest, there's no debate. You're stupid if you don't think he is. Alright, so Blake Griffin has signed with the Nets. Now, I mean, Blake Griffin is not the same player he used to be, obviously, but, he hasn't dunked since 2019. But, last year, Dwight Howard was out of his prime, but he was still impactful in the playoffs for the Lakers. So the Nets they have no holes. They got Harden at point guard, Kyrie at shooting guard, KD at small forward, Blake at power forward, and DeAndre Jordan at center. They're stacked. I really think they should beat the Lakers. I really do. I mean, if they don't, if LeBron beats the Nets, he's the GOAT. If LeBron beats this Nets team, he's the GOAT. Because then he would have beaten the 73-9 Warriors when being down 3-1 and this stacked Nets team. So, the Nets, it's tough to beat because they got all the momentum and they're stacked. So, alright. So Mel Kiper came out with this, list of the best graded quarterbacks coming out of college. Coming out of college, not in the NFL. Doesn't matter what they did in the NFL, barring what they did in the NFL. They're great coming out of college based on that. So number 10 was Josh Allen. Number 9 was Troy Aikman. Number 8 was Ryan Leaf. Number 7 was Drew Bledsoe. Number 6 was Andre Ware. Number 5 was Jim Kelly. Alright, well, the Dolphins have acquired, you know what's funny? I was watching Colin Cowherd today, as I do every day, and he normally doesn't like having his phone next to him, so he had Joy on the Twitter watch just to see if anything crazy happens, and right now, when they're not on air, everything crazy is happening right now. In the last hour, the Dolphins got Isaiah Wilson, Jets gave McVay a franchise tag, and Dak got a new deal. So, last 45 minutes better. But anyway, alright, so, number 4 was Trevor Lawrence, number 3 was Peyton Manning, number 2 was Andrew Luck, number 1 was John Elway. So I'm talking about, what's his name? Trevor Lawrence being the 4th highest graded quarterback. Now, I feel like people are going to overreact to this, so I'm trying to pull back on them right now. It is incredible